What's up, Get Fit fam? It's your boy Allende with Authentic Alphas. If you're watching this, you already know that because you are in the Get Fit Challenge. So for the next 90 days, I'm gonna be teaching guys how to train, how to eat, how to diet, how to sleep, water consumption. We're gonna be covering all of the things that are gonna be required for you to get the most, the maximum, the best results in the shortest window of time, all right? So we're gonna be doing a lot of relearning, we're gonna be doing a lot of unlearning, and we're gonna be doing a lot of learning, all right? So a lot of things, this is gonna be the first time you've seen it. A lot of things, this is gonna be the first time you've seen it done correctly. So we're gonna be correcting a lot of improper form, a lot of things guys are doing ineffectively. You think you're doing the right thing, but you're probably not. So it's all about time saving, guys, okay? I want you guys to learn quickly. That way you don't have to spend years doing something wrong, incorrectly, wasting a lot of valuable time, energy, and effort. I see tons of people over the years putting in the time, putting in the effort, spending the money, and either not getting the results or getting minimal results. And I just want to tap them on the shoulder and be like, yo, you know, there's like a way better way to do what you're doing, right? Like, why are you doing that? What are you trying to get with that? And it's always like something completely different than what is actually going to happen from whatever the hell it is that they're doing. So I'm trying to prevent you guys from making those same mistakes and wasting that valuable time. All right. So today I have a client coming in. It's going to be his leg day. He's going to be doing legs. And I'm bringing him to Retro Fitness because they have a lot of different and unique machines here that I actually want to use to try to combat some of his stubborn areas. So he has a lot of imbalances in his legs. Primarily, the inner teardrop is a lot smaller and weaker than his outer sweep, which is actually reverse from what most people have. Most people, it's the outer sweep that they're trying to catch up to the inner teardrop. Also, he has underdeveloped calves. So those are the two main areas that I want to work with him today. Also, he has smaller, underdeveloped hamstrings. All right, so actually those three areas are going to be the priority for today. And it's a great opportunity to share these, I don't know if you want to call them hacks. I don't really think they're hacks. I think they're just better, more efficient ways to target those stubborn areas that a lot of guys deal with. A lot of guys deal with small calves, or a lot of people in general. A lot of girls actually struggle with smaller calves. Also, although women tend to have an advantage when it comes to calves simply because they're wearing heels all the time. So that kind of actually helps them a little bit. But people in general struggle with getting results with their calves. All right, so I'm gonna be doing a little bit of calf work with him today that I can share with you guys. Although I'll probably do a separate video for you upper tier members that have access to these videos. I'm gonna do a calf specific video where I really get into detail with that, because that's important. It's a stubborn area. But also the hamstrings. A lot of people don't know how to activate the hamstring properly. Some people get great results with just the basic hamstring movements, the more popular things you see people doing. Everybody knows about leg curls, whether they're laying or sitting. Everybody thinks that deadlifts are great for hamstrings, but the truth of the matter is those exercises only yield great results for people that already have an advantage genetic-wise for the hamstring. Other than that, you're gonna have to learn how to target and isolate the hamstring, and those type of movements, or at least deadlifts and things like that, are not really gonna get it. Squats, deadlifts, lunges, yes, they involve the hamstring, but they definitely do not focus on the hamstring. So like I said, if you're already lucky and have genetics that are going to respond well to those movements, God bless you. If you could get big hamstrings from deadlifting, most people are going to have to rely on some more hamstring focused movements. All right, so we're going to work on those three areas with him today. So if any of those areas affect you, or if you just want to be balanced, check me out. All right, guys, let's get it. All right, we're looking good. Get your toes out a little bit. There we go. Awesome. I want you to try to resist that. That shaking, I want you to contract against it. Well, that means we're bringing in a lot of fibers. We're bringing in everything. So I like to see that. Without the new X, that's like what you see on like set 8. With the new X, you can see that on set 3. Good, 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 good. Come on, come on. I got you, I got you. All right, absorb that negative. That's good, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. Back up, rotate out, squeeze. Rotate out again for me. Yeah. Good. Rotate out. Yeah, the idea is we're gonna make that inner teardrop work. And that outer sweep, make it secondary. Good. Come on, 3 more, 3 more. I got you, I got you. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it at the top, squeeze it. Come on. Don't go down all the way. Come back up again, come back up again. Squeeze again. We're gonna do another half rep. And we're just gonna squeeze and hold for 10 seconds. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Come on, rotate out and squeeze. 9, 7, 5, 3. Come on, squeeze for me. 1. Awesome, let it down slow and you're good. Awesome. I'm gonna burn you out, man. All right, so no, hold on. I want you to immediately go into a stretch. Step forward, step forward, step forward. Put 1 foot back. No. I want you way higher than that. Put up on this one. Good. You're gonna bend that front knee a little bit. Okay? Now I want you to lean back into it and shoot down. Shoot your weight down. There you go. Push some weight on it. And go towards the pain. It's gonna increase your separation. Just stretch out that fascia. Give the quads room to grow. A lot of times you're not giving it room to grow because it needs to grow into something. Push it out. I want you to shoot the weight down. Through your spine, down. Good. Try to keep the knee directly under, right there, right there, right there. Now shoot the weight down. Good. It's also going to give your knee a little bit more room to operate. The gym isn't too crowded for a Sunday. It actually looks pretty good. That chick was trying to flirt with you, wasn't she?
I was flirting with her.
Oh yeah? You like that? She like Brazilian or something, right? Yeah, those girls, they get...
Loco.
No, well, the women, they get really flirty in here on the weekdays when the younger girls are here. When the younger girls are here, they put so much energy into getting guys' attention because they're trying, you know.
But then when they get it, they're like, oh.
Yeah, exactly. Creep. Well, not so much. Not the older ones. You know, they.
Not for you.
Yeah, they're just trying to compete with they're trying to compete with these younger girls, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just funny to me because they try to compete with like conversation.
I downloaded Bumble, so I'm looking at the older age bracket, and it's all girls like with their tits out. I'm like, they're learning.
Oh yeah, they're learning quick. See what I'm saying? But yeah, this gym has a lot of talent. Same thing, I want you to rotate the toes outward. Yeah, and get that outer part of the hamstring involved. Good. Right there. Get this right here, this outside part. Get this meaty part of the hamstring, the bicep. got it. You got it. You got it. There it is, right there. How's your lower back feeling? Are you able to keep it loose? Okay, go ahead. Good. It's contracting, but as long as it doesn't hurt, we're good. Come up. Right here, right to there, right there. Give me another half rep. I want you to try to touch the pad to your, there you go. Back again. Try and touch that pad. Squeeze it all the way in. Right there. Come on, come on. Come on, I need 3 more. Touch that pad. 1. Again. Again, come on, pull it in. 2. One more. And just hold that pad to your, hold that pad to your, hold it tight. Good, good, squeeze it. Awesome. Yeah, the separation is good though. All right, we're just getting some weighted abs in between sets. So these are obviously leg raises, but we're using the leg extension to add some weight to the movement. And what I like about this is that because that pad is shifting, it's actually shifting the weight. So as he goes up, the tension goes from being above his knees to being above his thighs. So in any event, that's an addition you can do to your ab workouts. But I don't recommend that anybody's just doing some standard basic body weight crunches. You could be doing a hell of a lot more to challenge your core than those little high school crunches. Those little teenage PE crunches. You guys gotta put some more intensity on your core workouts, if any. If you're gonna do core workouts, they need to be intensified. That's my point. Me personally, I'm not wasting too much time doing core. I'd rather be bench pressing, squatting, doing something of that nature involving my core than wasting valuable time to lay on the ground and do some sissy ass crunches. But that's just me. If you feel like crunches are doing something for you, go ahead, knock yourself out. But over here, we're adding intensity to it. We're challenging the body. We're getting some noticeable results by doing some noticeable upgrades. More challenge, more intensity, more results. Pretty simple. Get out. take full advantage of it. If not, you can somewhat imitate this movement with a hack squat. All right, so what we got my man doing here, we got him on his tippy toes. This is something you might have seen Tom Platz do. Of course, he didn't have a machine like this, but he would do it on the hack squat. Having this sled is just awesome. Makes it a lot smoother, a lot more comfortable, but you still get the results, you still get the tension, you still get the range of motion, you still get this technique. And if you notice, as he goes down, he's shooting his knees outward. As he comes back up, he's squeezing his legs together. So we're getting a lot of that outer sweep. There's a lot of calf in here, there's a lot of core in here. And I like the fact that it really works his knees, warms up his knees. Come on, stay on those toes. And squeeze in. There you go. Shoot up. You got it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you about 3 more. Then I'm going to take the bar from you. And you're going to go ahead and burn out again with just the body weight. Good. Come on. Let me know when you want me to take the weight. Come on. There you go. Keep the core tight. Keep the core tight. Let me get this. There you go. All right, burn out, burn out. Core tight, calves flexed. Good. Just pump it, just pump it. Tight, tight, keep it tight, keep it tight.
Space time.
So this movement is great for some separation in the quads, guys. If you want that outer sweep to pop, if you also got knee problems, I mean, all of the above. And we're actually gonna finish off with a little bit of calves, because, you know, that's just a common thing guys struggle with, is tiny ass calves. So we wanna get those calves nice and wide, diamond shaped. Good. So with this movement, you don't have to go too heavy. The easy bar is only 40 pounds. I wouldn't have given him more than 50. It's really not about the weight. It's just about the range of the motion, the technique. Good.
Space time.
Now notice when he's doing his calf, he's keeping his knee bent at the top and the bottom. There's still a slight bend in the knee even when he's at the top. Yeah. Focus on bending the knees less and just go up on the calves. Keep that same bend right there and just, there you go, just contract the calf. So we're using another sled. Great range of motion. I added these bands for tension, and I'm sure this thing is maybe for abs or something. Who knows what it's supposed to be for? I usually use the row machine to pull this off, but I have to put, you know, something in front of it, a bouncy ball, and a whole bunch of other crap. So I like the fact that they have this. It's a lot quicker to set this up, but it gets the same results. So it's basically a leg curl, but reversed. And go ahead and just hit it, body weight. Right, now what I want you to do is go out, extend out, but when you pull in, I want you to rotate your hips and point it all the way up like that. Shoot it up, come down, shoot it up, there you go. Nice. There you go. See what I'm saying? Right there. So it almost looks like he's doing a hip thrust, but if you know anything about hip thrust, depending on the degree is whether you're gonna be hitting glutes, hamstrings, or both. So right now there is some glute involved, but it's just allowing him to get a nice contraction in that hamstring when he goes all the way up, when he rotates his hips and points them up. And I think you can go a little bit higher. Don't be scared, go a little bit higher. There you go, there you go, good. You're feeling it in your glutes too though, right? No problem. Don't neglect glutes, because glutes is what burns the fat. Keeps you looking shredded all over. Awesome, awesome. So this is something that guys can throw into the arsenal, along with leg curls, whether seated or laying. Deadlift is not very effective for hamstrings. When everybody thinks it's a hamstring exercise, it's a posterior chain exercise. Similar to bench press not really being a chest exercise, it's really just a pushing exercise. So for guys that are trying to isolate and hit stubborn areas, like my boy here has great quads, but he has stubborn hamstrings. So we gotta do a lot of isolating and techniques to try to pull that out. And squats and compound movements just aren't gonna be it, because we already know that the dominant areas are gonna take over. We know that already.
Compensation.
Yeah, we already know that.
Stimulation the whole time.
Exactly. Anytime you have a strong area that's stronger than other areas, you don't wanna rely on compound movements to build the weaker areas. It's just common sense. You wanna figure out how to isolate that muscle, and you wanna kind of hit it earlier in the workout also as well. And a lot of times people have strong areas and they're afraid to lay off of the strong areas. They think they're gonna lose it.
You do what you're comfortable with, you do what you're good at.
Exactly, and that's the opposite of getting results, opposite of that. So getting results is all about identifying your weak areas and giving them your full attention, going for them. A lot of times actually hitting the strong areas routinely is what's keeping people, because those strong areas are eating up a lot of carbs, they're eating up a lot of protein, they're eating up a lot of energy just trying to maintain themselves. And they're depriving the weaker areas of getting the nourishment and the effort.
This will unblock that.
Exactly.
And the mental stimulation.
Right, exactly. So a lot of times it's mental, because guys want to go in the gym and they want to look strong, they want to look experienced, they want to look seasoned. Stop worrying about how you look. Because if you worry too much about how you look while you're in the gym, it's gonna hinder how you look outside of the gym as far as the results you get. So don't be afraid to look stupid. Like, I appreciate that about you, because I got you doing weird stuff. And I think a lot of people cut me slack when they see me doing weird stuff, or they see me having people do weird stuff. They kind of give me the benefit of the doubt, because they look at me and they think, they look at me and they think, I think he might know what the fuck he's talking about. So they're more inquisitive.
You don't have a Planet Fitness trainer on your back.
Right, they're more inquisitive than they are judgmental. But I know a lot of guys, they'll want to go do the things I'm showing them, and then they'll kind of look at the weird looks they're getting, and then they'll be like, no, let me just go back to what I know. Let me just go back to what I know.
But that's a synopsis of life, and worrying about the noise, and we're in the arena right now. Are we going to pay attention to the guy in the bleachers booing or laughing?
Good point. Good point. But I just want guys to keep that in mind. Put your sun blockers on. You got to be able to block your eyes and block your ears in the gym, and know what you're going in there to do, and stay focused on that. You know, I'm going in there to master this movement. I don't give a fuck who's looking at me. I don't give a fuck what they're thinking. I don't give a fuck what they're saying. And I don't even need to look at them and say, well, you're fat anyway, or you're skinny anyway. You don't even need to do that. You don't even need to feed into that energy.
Going to their level.
Exactly, right? You're like, listen, I trust that this works, and I'm gonna master it. And if I master it and it doesn't work, it doesn't matter, because I know I mastered it. So now I can move on to something else. I could try something else. But my shit's gonna work, guys. Don't worry. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Finishing up with some calves. And we're using the vertical leg press to do it, because it's awesome to overload calves. We could have did some seated calf raises, but wanted to mix it up because he normally does seated calf raises. But as you can see, legs are in a fixed position, knees bent. We'll show you the degree to which they're bent. That's the degree to which the knees are bent. And let me show you the amount of activation he's getting here on the calf. Crazy. All right. So we're getting a hell of a stretch right here. Also working on that ankle flexibility. Look at that. Look at that ankle flexibility. And then we're going in here again. Get up on those toes. Get up way up on those toes. There we go. Look at that contraction. All right. So keeping those knees bent is what's going to activate the gastrocnemius. Study your calf anatomy, and you will quickly learn how to effectively build calves. So we're gonna get those calves much, much bigger, much, much bigger. All right? Yeah, trust me. I'm gonna show you how to get those calves nice and proportionate to the rest of the leg, which is a struggle area for a lot of guys. So that's pretty much it for this leg day. Hope you learned something. Go ahead and jump in that 90-day Get Fit Challenge. Let's get these gains, guys.
Ballin' all these haters, ballin' like the magic. Right in the leg, hoes in the back, Carter, he rollin' the back. I got a guap, I got a sack, I got these hoes on my sack. I got